Students, we are always proud to feature local book authors. And they seek us out, we seek them out, and we always give them a chance to come on in and do a little shameless promotion about their book. Well, we're doing it again.
Yep.
This time it's Kendra Gotsleben, and she has joined us live and in Technicolor in the faculty lounge at VPU. And I think she's a little nervous. Ruth, when we were coming down the hall, she said she thought this was going to be recorded. Hi, Kendra. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much for making yourself available. We appreciate it. The name of your book is Live, Laugh, and Lemonade. For people to paint pictures with words here, Kendra is a small person, short person. She is in a wheelchair. She was at an early age in her life diagnosed with a disease that I can't even begin to say, so I'm going to let you say it.
It's called mucopolysaccharidosis, and then it's type 6.
Is type 6 better or worse than type 5 or 4 or what?
It's one of the better ones, yes. It doesn't affect brain, conditions. So to have one, it is the better one to have.
Okay, all right. Well, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm glad to know that. Now, your voice is you have a small person's voice, but you are not a child. You are how old?
I'm 27 years old.
Graduated from college?
Augustana College in 2010.
And your degree is in?
Sociology and psychology.
Sweet.
Nice. She's
Yeah.
Viking.
Yeah, an Augustana. Ruth's alma mater. Now I know why she's here, Ruth. Another setup by Ruth. So this book, and I will admit I have not read all of it. I've read portions of it. The story of your existence on this planet and some of the trials and tribulations, but the lemonade part, with the stuff that you've gone through, the lemonade part, how did you get to that?
Well, the motto that I live my life by is, when life hands you lemons, make lemonade. And for every trial and tribulation, there's always a positive that comes out of it, and you have to work hard at trying to find it. It may take 2 years, a year, a month, a week, a day. You just got to keep trying and seeing the positive, and that's what I've always tried to do.
Did you get coached to do that, or was that just indelibly etched in your psyche?
I learned as a young child.
Okay.
From my parents to things are going to be challenging, but, it doesn't mean you should give up, put limits on yourself or anything. If you want to reach a goal, then, set your mind to it and work towards that goal.
When did you decide you wanted to write about this?
Well, I've always liked writing since I was in 5th grade, and I always thought it would be really cool to write a book. I did not think at the age of 27 to be actually finished with a book, but I had a college friend who said, I think from your life experiences, you definitely have some good material to write a book about. So with a little conversation, little outline, we kind of sat down and I went from there.
How long did it take you to create that?
I started March 2010.
Okay, so it takes, and how long's the book been out?
I just picked them up last week or 2 weeks ago. So, yeah,
okay.
2 weeks ago.
And again, part of the visual here, as with many local book authors, they're carrying around books. Kendra has a backpack on the back of her wheelchair stuffed with books. With books, ready to sell at the drop of a hat. So, did you self-publish this, or did some?
I did self-publish it because I just wanted to be able to get it out there. South Dakota, it's harder to find publishing companies, and I wanted to take it upon myself to see if I could do it, and so it is self-published.
Okay, so graduated from college, Augustana, degree in what was it again?
Sociology and psychology.
So obviously, writing a book is not going to make you a fortune. What do you do for real money?
I work at the Center for Disabilities within the Sanford School of Medicine at the University of South Dakota.
Okay, and what is specifically, what do you do there?
I'm the social media coordinator there. So I update, maintain our Twitter account, our Facebook account, YouTube. We make videos for our programs that we have there, and I also do some information dissemination stuff for them too.
Ruth, we need her here. She knows how to do
We
stuff
do.
that I could never be taught. Yeah,
fun.
YouTube, Twitter. You're one of those people that just picks that stuff up naturally, aren't you?
Yeah, I enjoy it. I like to communicate with, through that technology. Why it's good for me is because it's challenging for me to get places because I'm in a wheelchair.
Mm-hmm.
It's a way for me to reach out and help other people and interact with other people, even though I may not be able to physically get there, but I can still kind of correspond with them.
Okay, all right. We're going to take a short commercial interlude. We'll be back with Kendra in just a moment. This is Viewpoint University, KSOO. 18 minutes after 6 o'clock, we continue with class at Viewpoint University. Local author Kendra Gottsleben is with us today. She has written a book called Live, Laugh, Lemonade. It is her story with her disease, MPS, something or other 5, which if you're going to have, the 5's the best one to have.
Type 6.
Type 6, I'm sorry. Type 6. So this book that you've written, it's literally just out. Where can I buy it?
I'm working on trying to get into some stores locally and throughout South Dakota, but that is a work in progress.
Okay, all right. Well, yeah, when you're self-publishing, you don't have people that'll just say, we'll take 74 cases of these and distribute them across eastern South Dakota and be done in 5 minutes.
Yeah, and then with having your day job, you have to...
Oh, yeah, that's right. You
manage
work for a
that,
living, too.
so-
Yeah, there's all part of it. Tell us a little bit more about this disease that you have. How rare is this?
Mucopolysaccharidosis abroad, their type has 1 in 25,000 people that have any type of MPS.
Okay.
But then with the type that I have, type 6, 1 in 215,000 individuals have that condition.
Is this, and forgive me for asking stupid questions, but it's the only way I learn anything. Were you born with this?
It's a genetic
Okay.
disorder that I was
Okay.
born with it, yeah.
From looking at the photos of you in your childhood when you were 3, 4, 5 years old,
Yeah.
please understand the context. You look like a regular 3, 4, 5-year-old kid. I didn't see any manifestations of
I would
illness.
say I really, about 5th grade is when you kind of maybe noticed like a big difference. That's when all the kids in my class shot up from, growing, and I still kind of stayed, where I was at. I wasn't diagnosed till I was 4. When you compare some other children that have what I have, you can see differences. I would probably say I'm a mild to moderate severity level. Some are more severe. So, I don't technically look like I have something other than I'm really short and in a wheelchair.
How short are you?
I'm 3 feet tall.
All right. Okay, that's
Even
good.
3.
Yeah.
And even 3 feet tall. Okay. So, in your existence on the planet, was writing about this easy for you to do or difficult for you to do emotionally?
Certain chapters were more challenging, but emotionally, not really, because I've always said I'm an open book. I like people asking questions because I feel like that's the way you learn. If you don't ask a question, you don't know anything. I mean, if you wonder, ask it. So I've always kind of said I'm an open book. So, it was interesting. There were some chapters more challenging, but...
So now that this work is completed and it is out there, let's assume that in 6 months you sell out. Are you going to do a reprint? Are you thinking in your brain about number 2 or number 3 of your existence on the planet?
If I were to do that, it would probably have to be down the road. existence planet book-wise.
Mm-hmm.
But I would like to maybe reprint it.
Mhm.
But I'd also like to write children books, specializing more towards kind of what to expect maybe when you are going to the hospital or having MPS or something.
Okay.
So, there's room to grow.
There is room to grow. That's a good. We've never met.
Yeah.
I think you're a charming person, and
Well,
I'm
thank
enjoying
you.
this conversation.
Thank
And
you.
like a lot of people that have probably told you that the size difference and the wheelchair for some people can be a little bit. I'm not sure the right word, and you probably can say it.
Awkward.
Yeah,
at
don't know
times.
exactly how it's going to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
I'm having a great time. Are you?
Yeah, I always enjoy if you stay positive, people will and like to be around you. So I've always kind of just, I am who I am, and I try to make everybody else feel at ease.
I think you should. I think you should get out in the public speaking circuit, and
That would be something that I have thought about a little bit. I would get nervous, but it would be fun, especially for families that have a medical condition or a disability.
because I think you would be a great public speaker.
I did do a TEDx talk a year ago.
What's that?
Where TEDx is a nationally known speakers bureau, and they put them on the on the website. And we did one here in Sioux Falls. It was called TEDx Sioux Falls,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just inspirational people or to tell their story within 20 minutes with a slideshow or
You got it done in 20 minutes. Was that difficult for you?
Yes, it was, but I got it under 20. I did 18.
Nice going. Good for you. Well, we've been talking with Kendra Gottsleben. Her book is available now on the back of her wheelchair and soon to be other places. Live, Laugh, Lemonade. And she's going to have a website up next Tuesday or Wednesday.
Tuesday, which will be May 15th, and it coincides with National MPS Awareness Day.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that would be a really cool idea to have the website launched that day, because that is a day to celebrate and awareness for the condition that I have.
If people want to contact you, since you're one of these social media geeks, do you mind giving out like a Facebook or a Twitter or whatever so people can find you?
I have a book Facebook page, which is just typing in Kendra Gottsleben, and then my Twitter is capital K, little e, and then Gottsleben, all one word.
And Gottsleben is Gottsleben, a strong German name. Jawohl.
Yeah.
Yes. Talking with Kendra Gottsleben, the name of the book is Live, Laugh, Lemonade. She has a Facebook page, and it is...
Kendra Gottsleben, just my name.
Yeah, very simple. Thank you. I'm pleased to meet you, and I enjoyed reading the portions of the book that I was able to read. You have a fascinating story, a beautiful smile, and a twinkle in your eyes that is just adorable. And I hope you
appreciate
accept that in the spirit in which
Yeah.
it's offered.
I appreciate that.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's 26 minutes after 6 o'clock. This is VPU.